Shalom. Shalom and welcome. Welcome. This is Man's Final Steps. It is a continuing series to those who will be among the ranks of the 144,000 in multitude mentioned in Revelation chapters 7 and 14. Today is February 24th, 2014. My name is Symmanayah, and in this segment of Man's Final Steps, it is entitled Silence. Silence when instructions and warnings stop. My brothers and sisters, there is no secret by now that I am compelled to believe we have arrived at end times. There are some of you who would agree and others caught by the element of unbelief and denial. Our positions and interpretations do not control the realities of what's unfolding before us. The time will come when we will seek out living instructions and guidance like never before. Instructions and guidance that can only come from the word of the Almighty Father Yahuwah, who sent his set-apart Spirit in Yahusha's name. Many of us have identified increasing drought that will and is leading to severe famine, as well as resulting in a rise in pestilence and disease, while others still sleep. We have witnessed rain in some areas and drought in another. We have witnessed an abundance in some areas and famine in others. Will this also happen with the word from the living Savior Yahusha, where there will be abundance of words in some places and famine or shortage of the word in other locations? This segment again is entitled Silence when instructions and warnings stop. Are you waiting to see if it will happen around you or during your lifetime? Allow me to present the following scriptures. Amos 4th chapter verses 6 through 12 reads as follows. And I also gave you cleanness of teeth in all your cities and lack of bread in all your places. But you did not turn back to me, declares Yahuwah. And I also withheld rain from you 3 months before the harvest. Then I would send rain on one city and on another city, and I will not send rain. One part was rained upon, and where it did not rain, the part would dry up. Then 2 or 3 cities would wander to another city to drink water, but they were not satisfied. But you did not turn back to me, declares Yahuwah. I have smitten you with blight and with mildew. The creeping locust devoured your many gardens and your vineyards, and your fig trees and your olive trees. But you did not turn back to me, declares Yahuwah. I have sent among you a plague in the way of Mitzrayim. I have slain your young men with a sword, along with your captured horses. I have made the stench of your camps come up into the nostrils, but you did not turn back to me, declares Yahuwah. I have overthrown some of you as Elohim overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and you were like a burning stick plucked from the burning, but you did not turn back to me, declares Yahuwah. Therefore I am doing this, O Yasharal, and because I do this to you, prepare to meet your Elohim, O Yasharal. I ask you, my brothers and sisters, will something similar to this occur? Will we see something similar to these descriptions of drought and famine occur regarding the word from the Almighty Father Yahuwah, who sent a set-apart Spirit in Yahusha's name? Will we see drought and famine of the word, just as is stated in regards to fresh water and food? Consider Amos 8:11 and 12, and it reads like this. See, days are coming, declares Master Yahuwah, that I shall send a hunger in the land, not a hunger for bread, nor a thirst for water, but for hearing the words of Yahuwah. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north to east. They shall diligently search, seeking the word of Yahuwah, but they shall not find it. My brothers and sisters, I strongly urge you to ask the questions. When information is presented to you, there may just be times when that information is no longer available to you. It would be wise to engage in conversation regarding information with expectations to discern and understand what must be done once enlightenment has come. The children of obedience who establish a ready mind, body, and soul as well as who demonstrate a discerning mind, will face less remorse and pain than those who will be lazy and slothful. Choose wisely this day how you will manage information that reach your eyes and ears. Seek out righteous counsel, for it is written, in the multitude of counsel there is safety. I strongly encourage each and every listener to begin facing the realities of end times and make ready. Forced movement and transitions are coming. Be alert. There will come a time when many will witness silence, when instructions and warnings will stop. Don't be one who is left behind, void of not knowing what to do. Consider discussion on these matters, for they are indeed all too real. Remember the following. Ecclesiastes 3:1-8 reads, "For every matter there is an appointed time, even a time for every pursuit under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to slay and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for battle and a time for peace." What are you waiting for before asking serious questions regarding your personal refinement and reproof? What are you waiting for before gearing up to respond and ask questions, to engage conversations that are presented before you? Will you be one who will be caught in silence when instructions and warnings stop? There will be those who will be left behind, as well as those who will witness righteous words due to those who will be left behind, as well as those who will miss righteous words due to unbelief or other wicked influences. Choose wisely, my brothers and sisters. Choose wisely, my family, this day how you will manage information that is presented to your eyes and ears. You may just be facing living words from the Almighty Father Yahuwah, sent in his set-apart Spirit's name, Yahusha, whether directly in spirit or through one of his chosen. Be careful, for some have rejected righteous words in favor of wicked unbelief and influences. These are indeed man's final steps. The children of obedience, those who will come to be recognized as the 144,000 and the multitude, are being refined and will emerge as the gathering is prepared. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, seek earnestly to hear what the Spirit of Yahusha is saying to you and collectively to the body of one. Do not find yourself caught with silence when instructions and warnings stops. Do not find yourself in a position where you cannot hear, you do not see, you cannot find the word of the Almighty Father. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, continue to be encouraged. All scriptures will be fulfilled. All promises and covenants will be made. And we will come to know all that is necessary regarding this life that is immeasurable, made possible by Yahusha, our Mashiach, our Messiah. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, continue to stay tuned as this series, Man's Final Steps, continues. Shalom, shalom, shalom.